Nick doesn't want to talk to you, Harry. Piss off.
I feel really ill.
I'm taking you home.
Oh, Charlie reached around and found that backbone.
Do you mind if I stay for a bit? Just to make sure he's okay.
Of course, darling.
I'm very calm on the outside, but I'm screaming on the inside. To see her and Charlie together. Loving this. Hey guys, welcome to David vs. Film. I am David, yo soy David, and tonight I'm going head to head with Heartstopper, Season 2, Episodes 2 through 4. A big hey, hi, and hello to all of you, but to returning viewers, and especially returning subscribers, so... Okay, it is 3 in the morning. It is on August the 3rd. Technically Thursday. For me, it feels like Wednesday night. I could not wait. I had to stay up late and watch Heartstopper. Right now, this is the second episode I'm going into, but then I'm also going to watch the third and the fourth. Not tonight. That'll be later, so you'll see a little costume change. But I want to go ahead and do the intro for this going into the second episode, and then I'll pick it up with the third and the fourth, and then I'll do the after episode thoughts for that one. But I just finished watching the premiere. Yeah, please go watch that reaction if you haven't seen it already. I did that one on its own just to get that out there so we could already start the conversation about this season because I'm so excited. And as I said in the wrap up for that one, it delivered like dominoes. I could not have asked for more. I enjoyed it. It was exactly what I hoped it would be. And I have to say it set things up pretty well for what I expect to see out of season 2. Now, I am not happy these episodes are so short. However, giving credit where credit's due, I see they're at least longer than the ones last season by a little bit. And unfortunately, we only have 8 episodes. I wish there was more, but what you guys rightfully told me was Alice Oseman's doing the best she can. She wrote the books without the impression that it was going to go into a series like this. So she's already expanding the stories into, you know, what the show needs to be. So anything more than that, we start to lose sort of the, I guess, quality of the episodes. We would start to just kind of be spinning our wheels for spinning our wheels' sake. And I definitely don't want that. So I get it. But speaking of the books, again, I have to say thank you to my friend Dan. He sent me these. I haven't read them because I don't want to ruin anything. But rest assured, whenever we get either through this series or to a point where it catches up with the books, if it's like Game of Thrones was, I will be tearing through these like you would not believe because right now I am totally into this story and totally into this world, as I'm sure you are as well. I have my tumbler of peach tea to make it even more fun. And I will also tell you guys before we jump in, if you want to see the full unedited version of these reactions, you can do so over on our Patreon, patreon.com/DaveVersusFilm, Discord benefits, poll voting, and more is over there. So check that out if you would like. I love our patrons, but I love you guys here on YouTube as well. Like, share, subscribe, do those amazing things you do, but certainly leave the comments. That is my favorite part. It's where I feel like you and I get to talk about the show. I love that. And last but not least, if we are not friends on Instagram, let's be friends. I'll leave a link to my Instagram down below. All right, boys and girls, we should stick around for the after party at the end of the reaction. But for now, let's grab our hymnals, turn to page 2023, and watch episodes 2, 3, and 4 of Heartstopper. Family. Good title.
You still haven't completed your history coursework essay. If you don't finish it, then that'll be a fail grade.
Somebody's getting grounded.
I think you and Nick need to spend some time apart.
Nick is not allowed round our house, and you are not allowed round his.
Yeah, Slack coming a mile away. Well, here's the drama.
No one happened to see me. Gonna stay with Dad next time, mate.
We're all very happy. With that for
There
you,
she is.
dear.
Okay. Keep it in check, Dave. Keep it in check. It's Olivia Colman.
Girlfriend, yeah.
Stop bothering him, David.
I've already on internet switch, by the way.
So the brother, that's an interesting dynamic thrown in. Okay. See, okay, I will say real quickly from a technical perspective, how much has it already had? Technical perspective, the way this show does the on-screen texting, I love. I usually hate when shows and movies show the pop-up, I hate that shit. But this show does it so great. Girl.
Wait, there's a boy? There is a boy. But Elle told us she wanted to get over it.
Oh, I see. She's trying to respect her wishes. Okay.
I'm going to the open evening tonight anyway, so I can't.
Aw, good response. Very good response.
Nick Nelson?
He's like, love will find a way.
Told Mr. Freak I borrowed your pen and needed to give it back.
And that worked. My teachers would have been like, I'll give it to him. Go back to your class.
Are you okay? Just...
Staying social hour, boys.
Making Zoltar angry. Is he carrying a ruler around? Like old school, like slapping people with rulers? Is he a nun?
I see he's still as desperate as ever.
Told you not to talk about it.
Ben, you make your ass kicked.
It's not my fault he liked me before you.
Oh, he is really trying to get hit.
I told you my rules. We're in here till the end of the day.
I was going through some personal
I don't care. You hurt him, and who knows if you do the same with Imogen.
Yeah.
Do you even like her?
Sorry, am I not allowed to like girls as well as boys?
He's got you there, Nick. The grey sweatpants are back.
Charlie, who's Charlie?
Can you
Is
give
Charlie
it back?
your girlfriend?
No, stop it. Give me that back.
She's sending through love.
Charlie could be a girl, but didn't his face on it? I thought his face was on the screen.
Fine.
Maybe he's just looking quickly. Oh, okay. He just saw the name. Okay, because it was lock screen. Got it.
Charlie!
Nelly! Yeah, the puppy's back.
Your hands are so cold. I'm always cold.
Dual purpose here. I get to take off my sweatshirt so you see the guns, and then I get to give it to you, I'm a gentleman. All this happening right by the Jurassic Park log.
I'm definitely going to fail maths on Monday. Want me to help you revise?
Or, again, like I said in the last reaction, I know it's acting, but they make it look real.
Not gonna lie, this is kind of making me feel more nervous. My application days.
I haven't even started.
Oh my god, babe. Same. I'm Naomi, by the way.
I'm Elle.
3, 2, 1. Picasso.
I smell complication.
I hate being at a regular school. Everyone knowing you as the trans girl.
Yeah.
Naomi becomes a bestie in like the first 5 minutes. But I may get it. You know, you find someone who you share things with and you feel that connection, you know. But again, like I said, complication.
Oh, it's that Elle. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh, they
She likes them buns. She'll say yes.
Nicholas!
Nicholas!
How are you feeling about maths this morning? Because I
Why
still...
are you dating Ben?
Oh, don't do this. Don't do this.
I've known him since primary school. He's basically one of my oldest friends.
Yeah, but...
And you know what? I don't actually have that many friends.
See? Should cut your mouth shut.
So whatever happened in the past, he's nicer now.
I get it. Like I said, I get it. But no, just let her make up her own mind about him. Especially given y'all's history.
Now!
Nick, come on. Ooh. That's not my drunk ass season. I know for him he's probably just stressed or he's just not in it in the moment. But yeah, it's a little bit. That's a peach tea test right there.
I'm here to cheer you up after your terrible exam.
Aww. Oh.
I've been a bit weird, so I thought I'd come over and see if you wanted to hang out this evening. I guess you can't.
Why?
I'm going out tonight with Naomi and Felix.
Oh, girl, blow them off.
Maybe we could have that art day at the weekend or something.
Yes.
Kind of busy.
Oh, that's right. She's trying to distance herself. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
See, we know, but he doesn't know. That like, and they don't. If they would just talk, which he, to his credit, he is trying. They're watching David versus film.
Make us some dinner. No, I'll have something when I get home. I'd have a cup of tea though.
Cute.
Hi.
Ruh-roh.
Where did you two meet?
He's like, throws the tea. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ.
I just wanted to meet the guy that, that turned my little brother gay.
Why is his brother such an ass?
Why did you tell him about Charlie?
I didn't, darling.
You left a picture of you two kissing on your bedroom wall. My God, imagine what Dad's gonna say.
Right, boys, that is enough. David, in the kitchen now.
Yeah, get in there, Olivia. Regulate.
Should I go home?
Yeah, it's awkward, right? When the family's fighting, you're just there and you're like, what do I do? Give me a kiss. Oh. Well, we're getting that drama I wanted, folks.
Where have you been?
Oh, God. And it continues.
You are grounded for the rest of this term. And don't even think about sneaking out or you won't be going on the Paris trip.
I mean, I have nothing but, like, admiration and awe for Charlie's restraint at his age. Because this mouth, oh, my God. I would have gotten myself in so much trouble just now. I would have yelled back. And
You want some dinner? No. I ate at Nick's.
he's just so good. The way he is so patient. And, again, just so in control of his emotions when others are involved. I just... Aww.
Charlie, this is not your fault. I don't care what David thinks anyway. But there are still awful people in the world.
Oh, great use of the animation here.
But I can handle it. I promise.
Because Charlie wants to protect him, right? So he needs to hear that he's okay. That's good, right? I mean, is that what you think as well?
Are you sad about Elle?
Kind of.
You remind me of me and Dad.
What? Mom, that's so weird.
It was like perfect harmony. So when we lost him, it was like falling off a cliff.
Oh my God, why is this scene happening? I'm gonna start crying.
You have to fight to stay by her side.
That's a really good just moment there.
Also, Elle's not dead, so there's that.
Yeah. Catel's mom just climbed the charts with me like 18 spots. That was an amazing scene. That I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just in one of those kind of moods. It's late, but like that really kind of hit me. That was actually really well written and really well executed.
I like Elle, okay? And this is probably going to destroy our friendship. It's going to destroy our friendship.
Oh, here's the tell I know.
I'm going to tell her. Help me.
Oh, it's Ross from Friends. Oh, that was good, though. That was a great, great ending to that episode. On to episode 3, and let's see what happens there. Promise.
What if you go to a bookshop and like choose a book for each other and have a cute little reading day?
Isaac, that's your dream day.
Exactly. You do you, boo, Isaac. It's okay.
What about if we went to IKEA like in 500 Days of Summer?
Towel.
Okay, I must be old or a dork because that sounds so much fun to me. But I also love 500 Days of Summer, so maybe it's that.
Good season, thank you. Well done, you guys.
Did you hear we're having an end of GCSE party in the woods?
I love woods parties. It's no IKEA.
Nick, man, we're not friends with Harry and not anymore.
Oh, they were part of Harry's crew. Okay. I don't remember them necessarily, but okay. Now they're trying to make good. Good for them.
I know you and Charlie are really good mates.
Yeah. That was a fun little mini montage.
If I don't come out of school soon, we're probably going to get found out anyway.
Because you keep wanting to kiss at school.
Uh-huh. Yep, that's right. Oh, grabbing the face.
Boys, I need...
That's how you know he means it. Oh. There's one person who knows.
Come sit down, Nick.
It's like it's going balls to the wall.
If any of the lads say anything out of line, you tell me immediately.
Yeah.
Lots of lesbians in women's rugby. That's how I met my wife.
Okay, so she's on the inside, so to speak.
None of the guys know about me.
Well, you don't owe them that information, okay?
True. That was really good. I love Coach Singh.
Maybe keep the kissing outside of team practice.
And he's like, well, now that we're heart-to-heart girlfriend, please.
The Paris trip, we get to spend every day together for the whole thing.
Okay, that does sound pretty good.
Let's go over ionic compounds.
Oh, have you read this one?
Of course I've read that one. It's one of my
I love Isaac so much. Of course I've read that one. I've read all of the books. Oh, no. So this is what we have to blame for him cutting those locks.
Now.
I'm in the history boat, not the science and math boat. What about you guys? Math and science, or you like history and literature like I was?
Party tonight! Everyone bring your own drinks, yeah?
Got that Mormon look going with the short sleeves.
I love you because of how annoying you are. I mean...
Oh, they haven't said the L word yet, huh? The other L word.
I think Rob should be banned by
Not exactly the most graceful segue, but I mean, she did her best. And of course, now poor Tara is questioning like everything she just said and did.
Did you want to come to that end of exams party tonight? And all your friends should come too, obviously.
Oh, he seems nice.
I could come out at the party to some of the rugby guys, so if it goes badly, we could just leave.
Yeah, was that they call it the Irish exit? I love that, where you just duck out and don't say goodbye. Terrible. I don't condone it.
Where is Tao?
Oh,
What the hell?
I concur. Okay, I don't like the shorter hair in general, but he looks good.
I was wondering if you wanted to go on a date. I've been sort of wondering if you like me back.
Oh.
Okay.
That's good it worked out. Good for them. I know that's not, the end of everything, but like, lots of other kind of hurdles to get past, but that was good. He did a good job.
This definitely isn't legal, is it?
Nope.
Tor.
Look after him, or you die.
Tori.
She's the best. So I'll tell you guys, if you watch the channel at all and you see me watch like teen series or series that involve schools, my favorite episodes are Parents' Day, Parents' Weekends, because all hell breaks loose usually. But my second favorite is any kind of like woods party like this or something where it's all going down. I love it.
Just taking adorable pictures.
Okay, well...
No, you...
Stop. Okay, you win. You win.
Yeah, but nobody knows, right, guys?
Are you sure you want to come out to the rugby boys tonight?
Yeah, for real.
If you're not feeling well...
I'm fine. I can do this.
I feel like this is one of those situations where poor Nick's gonna finally start coming out to people and they're gonna be like, yeah. Smooth. Oh, yeah, there he is, right there. Right there by Nick, of course. And then poor Charlie got pulled away.
You really shouldn't have picked that movie.
It's not my fave.
If we're going on a date, we should do something we both enjoy.
I think he likes just being with her. Is she not feeling it now? They're doing a really great job portraying the awkwardness because I feel the awkwardness.
I didn't know you invited them.
Yeah?
I don't understand what I did wrong tonight.
Oh, shit.
Well, I guess romance does ruin friendship.
Okay, that escalated quickly. Just like that. It's ignited.
I'm fundamentally unlikable.
Don't say that, Tao.
So I ruin everything.
Tao, please don't say that.
It's good old Heartstopper hugs. They don't solve everything, but they help. And I'm sorry, I get what Elle's saying, but honestly, I mean, shocker, I realize. I'm Team Tao on this one because he really is trying. I mean, you know, maybe he didn't know how he felt right away, but once he realized that he did all he could to, like, have a nice date.
I lost him. Sorry.
You said you'd look after him. Not very good at keeping your promises, are you?
Oh! Poor Nick. He's just got the weight of the world on his shoulders right now.
So you're gonna cheat on my brother? Are you sure you're not just gay?
Oh, I like seeing that. Like the thoughts in his head, visually represented.
Pick a side.
You promised you were going to come out.
I should have known you'd done it to be gay.
Exactly.
Oh, this is really well done.
Nick doesn't want to talk to you, Harry. Piss off.
I feel really ill.
I'm taking you home.
Oh, Charlie reached around and found that backbone.
Do you mind if I stay for a bit? Just to make sure he's okay.
Of course, darling.
I'm very calm on the outside, but I'm screaming on the inside. To see her and Charlie together. Loving this.
You told Harry to piss off. I enjoyed that. I told you I was going to come out.
You have nothing to apologise for.
That's right.
I think there's this idea that when you're not straight, you have to tell all your friends and family immediately.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, nobody else ever feels the need to say, hey, guess what? I've been thinking about it. I'm straight.
Let's just stay low-key in Paris, and then it'll be the summer holidays. Part of me just wants everyone to know you're my boyfriend.
Yes, fair. Totally fair. Yes. Well, that was way too fast, said Captain Obvious. Challenge. Or challenge, if they're in France already.
You're sure about keeping it low-key?
Yeah. Probably shouldn't sit next to each other on the coach.
Oh, let's not get crazy now.
But I bet you can't last 2 days without kissing me.
Is that a challenge I hear?
I think I'll make it 2 seconds. Because I always feel like Nick thinks they're in some sort of like invisibility zone where whenever they make out, even though it's in the middle of the street, he's like, but no one knows, right?
Is everyone ready to leave for Paris?
Okay, here we go. You guys know I've been a little trepidatious about the road trip because I just love, you know, the setting. They're at home, but I'm excited.
How did you know that you liked him in that way?
I just always wanted to be around him.
Aww.
So the bus goes on the train? On the train, yeah.
Wait, what? The bus goes on the train?
Your dad's French. He lives in Paris, so yeah, we're gonna try and meet up.
More family. Not a huge fan of the last one we met. That's why I'm wearing this shirt.
Are we under the water?
Yeah.
Then why can't we see any fish?
He's like, it's gonna be a long trip. I actually have to admit, I'm kind of digging Mr. Farouk. I like him.
You didn't say it back? You mean about our prom outfits?
Pivoting. What's that? Kidding. Of course. Oh, see, Imogen sees, right? She's no dummy. She knows when something's up, right?
Room 203 if you need us.
But hopefully you won't.
So I'd be if I was a teacher.
We have to share beds.
Well, I'm having the window.
I want the other bed.
Oh, hell no. That was me. I was like, one of you two get in the other bed. You know what is going down. And it's the first time we get to actually share a bed overnight. Hell no. So how well do they know each other? Interesting. Give me some electricity, Chuck. Aww. I'll accept the leaves. Tao, he's just the best. That was a nice moment.
I wanted to share a bed with you.
Yeah. Brown chicken, brown cow.
I didn't mean to do it. I was just talking about,
I can't wait.
Charlie's like, don't worry, dude. You can grab me, wrap me like Seabiscuit for all I care.
You're being gay. Carry on.
Oh, the padlocks. I'm vaguely familiar with that. I know there's somewhere they do that, or maybe multiple places, but I've heard about that.
Today, you get to explore Montmartre. There are lots of shops and places to visit.
With the beret.
We should get one of those padlocks and write our initials on it.
You joking? It's so lame.
Ben, don't be the dick that you are.
I need a drink. An alcoholic drink.
I don't know. I think museums are kind of boring.
Yeah, it'd be nice to just explore.
We can meet you in a couple of hours.
Sure.
Date, redo. I love Isaac. I know he's not high, but he has that look like he's high. He makes me happy looking at him. There's my sparks. God.
Est-ce que je pourrais avoir deux bulles de glace au chocolat s'il vous plaît?
Oui, bien sûr.
Oh, my dad's French.
Since when?
Since his birth.
Good response.
It looks like Nick is so in love with you. It's a bit unbearable to watch sometimes.
Tar looks great there, by the way.
You're out and you can hold hands and kiss, and I really want that. But I don't want Nick to get bullied like I was.
It takes time. But eventually, you stop caring about all those people.
You're gonna be great.
Oh, it's a flashback. I was like, what's happening here?
And even if you're not great, I'll still think you're great because I always think you're great.
Me and her were all that mattered.
This is a great little cutaway.
You both talk about your feelings. Darcy just makes everything into a joke.
That might be me.
She didn't say it back. Maybe she didn't even want to.
Paris is the perfect place to
Yeah.
have that conversation.
But see how the grass is always rainbow on the other side, right? Like, she's jealous of what they have, he's jealous of what they have. But it's good they can talk and kind of share their thoughts with one another. I like that little scene with them. That was a good scene.
So you didn't eat that much breakfast?
Yeah, I did.
Let me get that.
Yep, once again in that invisible bubble that no one can see, licking chocolate off his nose.
Things were better when we were just friends. Our friendship is really important to me.
Me too. Shall we go look at some art now?
So we're just going back to friends now, like nothing happened? I mean, if they can pull that off, great, but I don't know. Oh, Jesus, that was that Tao. Get a new haircut, you just go crazy. See, another great thing about this show is that, like, I mean, obviously this is going to be an advertisement for Paris for the next couple episodes, but I didn't even know about that museum and now I want to go. Hey, bitch.
Do you guys mind if I hang with you for a bit? Ben's being so boring.
Maybe I haven't had the best track record of relationships. I think being honest is better than living with regret.
Imogen. She's very Elle Woods right now. You know what I mean? I'm getting very Elle Woods vibes from her. And I honestly would not be mad if she and Nick became friends, you know? I could see them kind of confiding in one another and having a really healthy relationship. I see that Nick's gray sweatpants are back, by the way. Just wanted to note that. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's an awkward pairing.
Liane, I'm serious, big man. I get bloated. It's not funny.
Escargot?
Oh, merci.
I had escargot for the first time this year, actually. You have no interest in that whatsoever. I just thought I would share. He's fine. He's getting good for a towel. Good for you, buddy. Took a chance. What's wrong with Charlie?
How's your first day in Paris?
Not interested in how my day was then.
Oh, Imogen at the rescue. Isaac's like, I want to put the book down just for a minute.
I don't know why you're obsessed with Charlie. All I know is you're a terrible boyfriend, and I deserve better. I'm breaking up with you.
Oh, Real Housewives Paris.
I think it's time I focused on myself.
I mean, y'all know I love my Imogen Elle Woods, but probably not the best venue to just sort of like call Ben out like that and embarrass him. But took the pressure off Charlie, that's for sure.
Did you and Ben ever?
Well, okay.
It doesn't matter. Ugh, everything would be so much easier if I was into girls. Could I maybe have a hug?
Give her one of those Heartstopper hugs. Throw in some animated leaves.
Elle is literally the most amazing person in the world. She's gone through so much shit. Why would she ever like me anyway?
I think you're pretty cool too.
Aw, yeah.
But not beautiful.
Well,
Isaac.
I do like you, Tal. You're funny. You care about your friends so loudly. And
I'm gonna go get something from the vending machine.
What a great, great moment, though. Little bit on the line because I mean, I was for just a half a second kind of shipping Nick and Tal, even though I know better. Don't get me wrong. I know where my priorities lie. I'm just saying that was a nice moment. And Nick kind of took on the mantle of Charlie there for a second.
Oh, Nick.
Oh, je m'appelle.
Is that okay? Yeah.
Getting the neon flowers on this one. Charlie likes that. Oh, what an ending on that. Okay, so that concludes the first 4 episodes, ladies and gentlemen. That was very, very, very good. I have to say right off the bat, I'm very depressed because that means we're now halfway through the season, and that is bullshit. When it's done, it's done. And there's nothing left. We have to wait. And I feel like I joked the other day, I feel like in Devil Wears Prada, when they're like, you want the unpublished Harry Potter, it's like, you want the unproduced, unfilmed season 3 of Heartstopper? Yeah, I kind of do, actually. Putting my grievances aside, okay, getting to my thoughts on these episodes. We already talked about episode 1 in that lengthy sort of analysis from the first video. But with episodes 2, 3, and 4, yeah, so obviously the shirt, right? I mean, we can't all be Amazing Davids, right? His brother, kind of an ass. I mean, you know, a lot of times that's Big Brothers. I feel like that wasn't as bad as it could have been, but I do feel like that he probably deserved better from his brother. And we're seeing that, you know, this probably contributes to why Nick is having such a hard time coming out and being honest with those that he knows and loves about who he is. And I would say that is definitely a lot of the focus of the first 4 episodes, it feels like, is Nick's sort of coming to terms with who he is and how far he wants to go with broadcasting that and putting that out there for others. So I think that this show is, you know, spoiler alert, you know, I think it's amazing. I think this show is doing such a great job of showing what that is for so many people. I like that we have conversations, though, among other characters, like when we saw Charlie and Tara talking about how, well, you had it better because this and you had it better because that. And sort of like, you know, kind of like, again, kind of sharing notes on that, or comparing notes rather, on the experiences that each of them go through. I really just think that one of the greatest strengths of this show, as we've seen, especially of this season, is that they kind of tackle the humanity of everything, but again, with a positive outlook on it all. So then that's kind of an overarching sort of what my main thought I take away from these first 4 episodes. As far as getting into each one, though, and what they've done well, I loved the family aspect of family. I love that we got to see a little bit more kind of, again, the grading of these, you know, portraits of each character. We see sort of what they deal with in their personal lives. We see who is connected with them. We see what they maybe have gone through in their histories that have brought them to who they are today. I really loved the Woods Party. Like I said in the reaction, my favorite episodes of high school shows, college shows, whatever, are when they have family day, parents day. Those episodes are always off the chain. But I really also enjoy when they go out to the woods and when there's like a party or something like that. Yeah, this one didn't fail as far as that goes. We didn't see a lot of that, you know, but there were some really cool kind of plot points that unfolded there. Elle and Tal. I don't know what to make of this at this point. I think that's probably the point, though. You're not really supposed to know what to make of it. It is confusing. It's messy, and that's real life. And so I do enjoy that we are seeing that, because I do feel like sometimes things are a little bit saccharine in this, you know, series. So that's definitely giving a more, I would say, realistic approach to how it is with relationships, especially between people that you've been friends with beforehand, and you kind of have a hard time sort of like, you know, DTRing things. Imogen and Ben, you know, I mean, their whole show on the road, and you know the complications there. I love that Isaac is being connected with someone who is so verbal and who is so expressive, and Isaac has not compromised who he is, you know? So this guy is like very conversational. He's very out there. He just says whatever he's thinking, whatever he's feeling. And Isaac still is like, okay, you know, yeah. Like we didn't hear Isaac confirm anything. We didn't hear him confirm his sexuality, if he even defines that. We didn't hear him confirm how he feels about that guy. Nothing. And that is so awesome. And the whole time with the book in his hand. Saw some weird stuff with Charlie in Paris. I don't really know where we're going with that. I got a very kind of heavy feeling when we were at dinner, and then also at the very end before the hickey kind of like distracted everything and had one of the best endings of an episode I've seen yet. So I'm eager to see if that gets kind of more defined. Zoltar, we saw a little bit more of him. That's good. You know, so we saw the two teachers, you know, they're sharing a room. They kind of briefly touched on some awkwardness there. So maybe we'll see a little bit of that. Spoiler free as possible. Let me know the things that I need to be looking out for or that maybe I've missed. But yeah, more than anything, as usual, I appreciate you guys' time. I appreciate you watching these videos. Thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Free to you really helps the channel. But in the meantime, I hope you have a great rest of the day/night, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble.